Hello everyone, for the EagleSix Airsoft video. We're going to be testing this Tokyo NGRS, which is obviously converted here to a 119 build. Obviously looks lovely. So we've done the service on this one and fit new purple Prometheus hot rubber and nub. We fit a new M105 spring just to bring the FPS up. And that's pretty much it. We created a little bit more room here in the stock, just so the batteries fit without obviously having to have the elastic on there, and also this grip here was a pain in the ass to fit. We actually had to remove material from the top so it physically sat closer to it. It sat about half a centimetre away. I think it was really more luck than anything, so that we didn't actually over tighten those screws in there and obviously strip the threads, which can be really easily done if you don't catch grip discrepancies between the grips themselves and when you actually put the lower receiver on. So that caused a bit of a problem with shimming, because obviously, like I say, shimming without the low receiver created an issue versus with the low receiver. So that's when we obviously caught a discrepancy there between the height. So we're sorted, and that's the main thing. So obviously, yeah, we're ready to test now. Make sure everything's going good. So this gun's not running any sort of MOSFET and stuff, so obviously if I had to recommend upgrades for the future, just because once you go CTR, you're obviously running a 1300 battery, which is not the biggest. Sometimes with some of the CTR mods I've seen out there, they're running 1100 batteries, which are obviously very tiny batteries for running quite a large recoil system. So we'd obviously always recommend anything that increases trigger response and performance in terms of the gun's ability to handle the system on such a, without obviously increasing battery power. So that's where obviously things like efficient upgrades like gate MOSFETs come in, high torque motors, low resistance parts, anything that basically can gain an advantage in terms of, like I say, reduced resistance and obviously increased power usage and obviously trigger response. Failing that, once you do hit a wall, if you know what I mean, then obviously the only way to then go is obviously more voltage, but obviously we don't recommend going past 60 rounds per second on these recoil systems. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. Obviously, full service, and like I say, we got the grip fit, which was quite frankly a pain in the ass. So that's done, and obviously it looks great. So cool, thank you.